Pocahontas County junior quarterback Wyatt Workman joins us now. Wyatt, welcome into the program.
All right, thank you.
Now that I finally figured out when you guys play, we're set to go, okay? Let's
All
talk
right.
about this Warrior Ball Club. You guys have been very, very impressive this year. You come in as the 9 seed, 8-2, putting a lot of points on the board. Tell me about this season. It's been impressive for you.
Well, we've had a good season this year. We started off the season at 2-2, and then we changed a few things in our offense and just started rolling. We went on a 6-game win streak, and we just kept moving forward from there.
Well, let's talk about that 6-game winning streak, Wyatt, and offensively. From what we understand here, that this Warrior Ball Club started throwing the football a lot more the final 6 weeks of the season, and you running the football have been an offensive weapon. Talk about the tweaks on the offensive side that have spearheaded the 6 straight wins.
Well, this year we've started doing some more read plays and stuff, and a lot of teams have been keying on us going right up the middle because that's what we've always done. We just started changing things up and putting the ball in the air, and it's been successful, so we just keep doing it.
And obviously, a lot of that on those reads is more on you individually. What's that been like as a quarterback and being able – I was watching some highlights earlier today on you guys, and you throw the ball all over the place, a lot of downfield passing as well. What's the season been like for you, just kind of spearheading that offensive attack?
Well, me personally, I like the read plays because it gives me a lot more options. I can see a lot more, and I know I kind of have a feel for where it needs to be. So I like it better to where it gives me more options to do more things.
Talking with Wyatt Workman, junior quarterback at Pocahontas County and Coach Doug Burns' ball club. You guys look to me like you're going to be pretty good next year. I count only 6 seniors on your ball club, and when I look down this roster, my goodness gracious, you've got some size, and all of it is coming back next year, isn't it?
Yes, sir. Our whole offensive line is sophomores and juniors.
Wow.
So our whole offensive line's coming back in the backfield, including me, are juniors. So our whole backfield is coming back. So really, the only thing it's not is our receivers and some defensive positions.
Woo. Look out, Pocahontas County. Guys, listen to this for a single A ball club. They got a defensive tackle that's 6'4", 303 pounds.
That's okay.
Another one that's 6 foot, 286 pounds.
Okay.
Another one that's 298 pounds. You know, for a single A ball club, then you got a freshman that's 237 pounds. You got some size, guy.
Yeah, we feed them something special down here.
I love it.
Yeah.
But, well, you talk about having such a young ball club. To switch things up a little bit on offense after the first 4 games, that says a lot about your ball club. A lot of young players, sophomores and juniors, able to make that transition offensively kind of on the fly. It says a lot about the coaching staff and you guys as a team able to adjust to that new style, being such young players.
Yeah, well, we've all been playing since we was just little kids, and we've had the same coaches for probably 8 to 10 years, so we kind of have a feel for each other, and we've been doing it for a while, so adjusting is just really not a thing for us.
And we talked about the 2-2 start earlier, the loss to Moorfield early in the season in week 2. You had a close loss to what's been a very good East Hardy team, 28-20. You're able to beat Pendleton County in that mix as well, a very good Pendleton County team, 27-12. But I think the game that really turned some heads statewide was 40-14 over Man. Take me back to that game. What were expectations going into that contest, and did you have any idea you'd be able to put up 40 and hold them to just 14?
Well, we weren't really expecting that. We knew that they were going to be one of the toughest teams we play this year, so we just knew that we were going to have to compete tough, and we had a lot of confidence going into that game, which helped us a bunch. So we just came out with the win.
Let me ask you about this. You guys go on the road Saturday night to tangle with a ball club that certainly very familiar to the playoff scene, and that's the Yellow Jackets of Williamstown High. Like you, they are 8-2. What have you seen on film? What have you learned from practice this week about this Williamstown ball club?
Well, they're just a really solid team. They're up front. They're really strong on the line, and they got a solid defense, and they got a really good quarterback we've been trying to key on. We've just been doing some adjustments on defense to slow that quarterback down a lot.
And also on that Williamstown ball club, they also have some different guys who can run the football. We talk about the size on your Pocahontas County team. Williamstown usually has a little bit of size on that offensive line as well. I think you kind of mentioned this could be a game that's kind of one up front and giving both teams some opportunities to move the football.
Yeah, we definitely got a tough line, and they do too. I hope our line comes out to play. I mean, it's going to be 3 yards in a cloud of dust, I believe. It's going to be a tough ball game, I believe.
What's practice been like this week, and what's it mean just to get Pocahontas County into the playoffs and now have an opportunity to make a run through the postseason? What's that mean to you?
Well, it's extra special to us because it's been a while since Pocahontas has been to the playoffs, and we actually think we got a shot this year to go a long way. I think we've been real intense this week of practice, working hard, getting ready, and I think coaches have prepared us perfectly. I mean, we're emotionally, mentally, and physically ready for this game, so I think it's going to be a good one.